Was it the Council of Nicaea?
That's what I'm thinking. Like when was it decided that the Book of Enoch wasn't going to be included? Because
Uh,
that's what opens it all up, right? The Book of Enoch is the rest of the story from Genesis, right?
yeah, but it gotta be around the time of Catholicism as well. Like the Holy Roman Empire, they would have had a big say so on that.
Yeah, yeah, because the numbers are still going up for how many they killed during the Crusades because people didn't want
Yeah.
to transfer over to Christianity, but
Mm.
or Catholicism, but um, what would make them want to kill everybody? Is it just for not following the word, or was there something else there? See, I think it
1522.
got political once the Council of Nicaea gets involved. Because now you're talking about preference as opposed to the biblical text itself, right? We're talking about preference when we get to the Council of Nicaea.
Hmm. Yeah, because they kind of curated the Bible that we all
Exactly,
know today.
exactly. They picked
It
what they
was,
wanted based off
yeah,
of what they were trying to get the people to do.
yeah. The Bible was an art exhibition, and it was a bunch of um, Europeans that were like descendants of um, other Europeans that learned in Africa, learned in Mesopotamia, and they
Mhm.
were like the initiates of those last schools. And then they just took a bunch of books, translated from like the Dead Sea Scrolls and stuff like that, paraphrasing, of course. And
Mhm.
then they said, "This is what it is." And
Okay,
it
so
was
then,
like we gonna choose what books. That's what I mean by curation. Like we
yeah,
chose
yeah,
what
yeah,
books
yeah. I
and
got that, but then,
there's other
but
books that
then,
goes with it.
but then, what are we talking about when we say, um, what are we talking about when we say there's a metaphysical play, there's a metaphysical stream of consciousness that comes out of that, but yet how can that stream of consciousness be complete if we don't have all of the books?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, they don't want you. They it's not complete. It's not.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's
Hmm.
not.
Because I
I think even
personally,
with the apocrypha is not complete though.
that's what I wanted to that's what I was alluding to. Like,
Yeah.
where does the Apocrypha fit? Where does the Apostle of St. John fit? Where does Luke fit?
The Saint Thomas book, Enoch, like you said.
You
It
know,
was a
you know,
John the Baptist has a book in the apocrypha as well.
Hmm.
you
John the
know how they
Baptist
chose
also
those
has a
books,
book.
right?
Would you say?
You know how they chose those books, right? The way
Oh,
they
Enlighten
you
me.
chose
got
the book.
You got a joke on you. Go ahead, Blair.
No,
Go
it's
ahead.
not. It's not. It's crazy though. It's just the way they chose the book is crazy. You know, if you're not here, if you're not new to the show, y'all know I always say some wild shit. But
Mhm.
the way they chose the books for the council is that they let the books be sat on the table,
Uh-huh.
and they literally said, "We're gonna come back the next day, and whatever books that are not on the table, these are the books that God ordained to be in this." So it's either someone came in that room and took the books on the table, or Spirit just did what it did.
Who the fuck had a key to the room? Fuck that. Who had access to the room, Blair? Like, I need to know this. Like, that just sounds totally ridiculous, bro. So we just following them on a whim, is what you're saying.
Yeah, but then you also have like King James version of
Mm-hmm.
the Bible,
Mm-hmm.
which was later.
I would like to know the real story of King James because there's so many varying angles to it. Pedophile, rapist, what else you like? I would like to know, what was that about? Because he also wrote a book on demonology and like how does that work?
So I just asked ChatGPT, when was Catholicism officially started? It said in
Mhm.
19, or I'm sorry, not 19, what the fuck? In the year 30. That
Just
was the
three
beginning.
zero.
Yes, 30.
Mm.
And then the word Catholic was at the year 107.
Okay.
And then the legal recognition was in 313. Then the Council of Nicaea was in 325.
I think we need to add those numbers.
Um,
I think there's something in those numbers. Just because I'm going through the Calip-off right now, and that's how they break down the tunnels of Set. Everything is through numbers.
but the official establishment was 380 by Emperor Theodosius the First.
Okay.
And they issued an edict for it declaring Christianity the official state religion of the Roman Empire. This
When was
is
the
Mark.
first papal bull?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I guess that would be it. The Edict of Thessalonica.
The edict is the same thing as the papal bull.
I think so.
Hmm.
So basically, they kind of trying to say like Catholicism is the first Christianity. This way of looking at these books is the first way, or the right way rather, because there's so many different, Christians.
hmm I
But
mean,
Catholicism is like
they got over
supreme in my
40,000
head.
denominations.
Yeah,
That's why Catholicism and Christianity makes me feel like the Tower of Babel. Like they were just trying to confuse people because Ethiopia is the origin of our Christianity, so to speak. But even that, how many hands did that go through before it got to where it was supposed to be? Because we got to understand when the British Empire took over there, and when all of that shit was basically remixed, like they remixed that continent once the British came in.
What continent?
Cyprio Africanus. I don't know. After that video, I don't even want to say that word no more. I feel like I'm saying the spell every time I say it now. And I had something interesting I was looking at on DNA that I had put in the chat too. Like when it was just talking about how all of these institutions basically do DNA for entertainment purposes only, but they dress it up like they can tell you where your genetic imposition came from, and who you related to. But religiously, that shit always has Black Americans as 2% Indian, so it's weird. So I don't know how we all just 0.2% Indian. Like that's just weird. That's why I would never give those things my money, but that's another story. But that's what they were saying in the video, that people basically don't understand how DNA works, and what they told us about DNA can't be. Like they base the markers based off of what people look like as opposed to who you're actually genetically connected to.
Mhm. Yeah, I was seeing a video on that as well. I don't remember so many videos, but it was a
I
video.
put one in the chat
You put one in there recent just now.
right now, just now.
Serpent, why did you ask about where does
Huh?
why did you ask about where did the J come from for like Jesus, or going from Yeshua to Jesus,
Because
or
I wanted
Yahweh?
to understand why the J was instituted
Okay.
and how
Yeah.
do you get from Y to J? Because we all understand just based off of education that every time you go from one language to another, you lose something in translation. That's why the Hebrew, when you speak the biblical code or the biblical codex in Hebrew, the vibration creates those symbols in your consciousness, in your mind, but you
Mm-hmm.
don't get that from English, right? The English language is missing certain consonants, like they don't line up. So that's why when you speak a
Mm-hmm.
particular thing in English, as opposed to it coming from Hebrew or Sumerian or any of the original texts, you lose something. But when you speak it in English, you got to speak it with more emphasis because you have to act it out.
Of what was
Yeah,
lost in
you essentially have to,
yeah.
emphasize it. So that's what made me ask about it.
So basically we would have to get something like an English
Yeah,
lexicon
because
or something.
because I always hear that Yahweh was the bad God, right? Like he was the mean God, he was the jealous God, right?
Well, I thought that was Jehovah. Yeah,
But
that was
isn't that the
Jehovah.
same thing again?
Mm.
Yahweh, Yahushua, Jehovah, that's the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess
So they
you
put a
say.
J on it to hide its, you know what I'm saying? It's malevolence, essentially.
I mean, but even in the English it's still J. It's still the J E,
All right. Let me
the
say it to you
J,
like this.
you
When
know.
you write down J, right, you can also say it Jesus, can't you?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm
Hmm.
talking about the confusion. That's where the confusion is. We're talking about the inversion when they inverted the biblical text. So when we were supposed to be using Y, we were using J. How many other syllables and symbols or letters sound similar to other letters?
Wait. So what is all the what is so is Yahweh, Yeshua.
Jehovah.
I've also heard
Yes.
Yahuwah. Yahuwah,
Yes.
yeah.
Like the Israelites say Yahuwah, Yahweh, something they say it weird. I can't say it.
Yod Hey
And all of
Vav
that just
Hey.
make me think of Yaldabaoth. Why? Yaldabaoth. That's all that makes me think of. Because we're still talking about
So
a jealous
basically he
God,
just
right? We're
dropped.
still talking about a jealous individual who doesn't necessarily want you to eat from the tree of knowledge.
I think it's confusing when you preface it like Christianity or Hebrew or Israel or Judaism is like a original thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just spawned out of
Yeah.
nowhere and God's but when you get into basic scholarly pursuits, every piece of Judaism, every piece of Christianity is taken from another religion and mishmashed and pieced together. Therefore, it's like trying to come to a conclusion on somebody like I didn't study for the test. I just copied off of old boys. But then when we do a review on, you do like the post test review on some,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
they
To see
ask,
what you got wrong and why you got it wrong.
yeah, you don't know what the fuck is going on. They'll be like, how you don't know what the fuck is going on? You got straight A's.
Yeah.
Like
It's
this is
like doing a book report from just reading the back of the book.
you can't you can't understand religion or spirituality through the lens of Christianity or Hebrewism because I could point to Zoroastrianism as key precursor. Everything like
Facts.
so
The
in the
Zohar.
Bible,
The Zohar.
Isaiah 45, right?
%1,000%, I agree with that.
This is what the Lord says to his anointed. Man, where did shit go? Shit done disappeared.
Damn, it's like tripping. What the fuck?
It's
They don't want you
every
to
time
say
we
certain.
talk about
They
this
want you
stuff,
to say
bro.
certain shit. So Isaiah 45.
Every
This is
time.
what the Lord says to his anointed, to Cyrus, whose right hand I take hold of to subdue nations before him. Cyrus is a king in Persia, right? He is a leader of Persia. He not Moses.
He's not a regular dude.
He is a king. It's like Donald. They compare Cyrus to Donald Trump because Trump president 45, right? And they so and then if you mirror it, you will see Trump doing a lot for Jews. He not a Jew. So you would think like God is working through Trump. This is what the Jewish population think. God is working through Trump. So that just shows you that they God ain't on shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is he using Trump and he not trying to improve the world? He trying to
Facts.
build the third temple,
Yeah,
genocide.
he's trying to get these niggas out of here type shit. Like, they really want to do the paradise living and live underground type shit. Like they you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, how could that be your conduit if your conduit is on bullshit?
I just feel like this religion, when it factors in the state and the government and then regular normal people really don't get it. How is that God? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like we only gonna support the lit motherfuckers in the world. If you don't got it together, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. But every single one of them niggas got a shadow that's ridiculous, right? Like them niggas got real skeletons in their closets. So again, like you said earlier, like you said yesterday, like in your live, if you look around and you look up and all of the people that are succeeding are horrible motherfuckers, you got to really question the fucking God that you following.
you have to. If you go to church and they telling you who to vote for, you got to start be like, well, damn, this motherfucker sat up in here, talked about who I need to vote for. Like God had told him to vote for Trump, or God, like all this shit is like, I thought we wasn't supposed to mix church and state, but this
Facts.
religion
I thought that bill was passed a long time ago.
to start the whole country. But like, if you see the motherfucking president, like the whole fucking government is like ran by Israel. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this is the shit. I'm telling niggas right now, that shit is propaganda and mind control. That shit is not real. You know, that shit is some shit to like perpetuate some shit. I will raise up Cyrus in my righteousness. It's not going to raise up the niggas in the ghetto. It's not going to raise up black people. It's not going to raise up poor people. It's not going to raise up women. It's not going to it's going
I'm going to raise up a nigga that's already king.
God will raise up Cyrus. He will rebuild my city and set my exiles free. But not for a price or reward. Why? Because they already lit.
He already lit. Like, it's like actually Elon Musk if he wanted to win the lottery. Like
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's like I walk up to Elon Musk, God, like, dog, let me give you some money, Elon Musk. You about to be a trillionaire, but I feel like $50 more, nigga. This is what you need.
This is all you need.
That shit is propaganda. Religion is propaganda to control the masses.
Facts.
It says it in the book who God is going to raise up.
And And when we talk about false idols, like we have to look at these churches like with the real fine tooth comb. Like we have to really look at these churches and be like, what are these churches actually promoting?
Churches are supported by the government.
Mm-hmm.
501c3 mandated. Every
And
single church is a
aren't
501c3.
and aren't most of the preachers and Baptists, aren't most of them Freemasons anyway? Isn't that a conflict of interest?
I mean, they're taught a certain way to teach you how to read the Bible.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, the fact that a preacher could be a Freemason, isn't that a conflict of interest?
No,
That's like,
it's the same God. It's the same.
No.
yeah.
That's the
That's right.
same thing to me. Like
Yeah,
that's like
yeah.
you said, what are the two things you said? I would
I
say a
said,
police. Go
I
ahead.
said, I said Christianity and Muslim.
A Freemason.
Oh,
So
Freemason and Christianity. Yeah.
Freemason or like a pastor. Those are the same things to me.
I guess I'm just thinking about morals and dogma because he beat the shit up on Christianity and Catholicism in that book.
I mean, anybody, anything that you can use as an instrument, as a tool, you going to use it. It's really about people at the end of the day. Like what this whole thing that I've been noticing is people that want to control other people. If I can get you to do some shit for me and you do it willingly, and then I'll be like, this nigga is doing everything that I want him to do. And you'd be like, well, why is he doing it? I give him fake money. I give him Monopoly money. You give him Monopoly money? Yeah, I give him Monopoly money every week. This nigga don't know the difference. Like, damn.
You're giving me Mephistocles vibes right now.
I mean,
isn't that how Mephistocles got everybody? Isn't that how he got Goth?
We all our natural indignation is to work and like work for our work. We want to work. We want to do something for ourselves, but we don't really prioritize doing it for ourselves. If you told a nigga right now, bro, you gotta get to work, they gonna look for somewhere to work for somebody because that's what we have been. We went to school, and school have programmed you for 12 years. You didn't ever go to school and say, all right, today y'all could do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. Not for the day, for the month. And we just gonna come and check on y'all from time to time. Y'all run this motherfucker. And the students that created something, y'all get an A. The students that didn't do shit, y'all get an F. No, they're gonna show you and tell you and mold you into something that you might not even like. We can't even shake it a lot of times. Because once again, it's like it's scary. Like it's really scary out here. Without no type of anchor, you know.
It seemed like throughout time the elite has always written themselves into mythologies and even what I would call like contemporary mythologies like Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. They always wrote themselves into it in a historical way to like say like I'm supposed to rule over you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like God wants me to rule over you. And the biggest thing, they say it very elaborately, but it's because you're stupid. I think you're stupid.
Everything in crock pots goes in Tupperware.
I know everything you're supposed to do.
And plus, isn't it universal law to like basically and in the way they always say they have to tell us what they're doing to us through scripture, through television, through
but they do
around us.
But they do. The problem is we don't believe it. Right? Like
we don't take it seriously. Even if we do believe it, we don't act accordingly.
We don't act on it. Yeah. We don't necessarily act on it.
It's not meant to hit the conscious anyways. It's better that like for them, it's better that we're not conscious of it. If you was conscious of it, it would, you can undo rituals too. I mean, it ain't like
that's a fact. You can circumvent
like
you can circumvent and transmute that energy into working for you as opposed to against you. Absolutely.
Because when you think about the mythology, one of the first goddesses was the earth. before the
Mhm.
triple darkness, it was.
Nah,
It
you
was
right though. You right
you
though.
know,
Like the first goddess was the earth. Like like
Mhm.
that's all niggas knew. So of course,
yeah.
and then it spreads out, and we try to figure out the root of that. But we have to bear
That's pro-
witness to the earth.
But
that's
and the earth
probably
is
where
impartial.
that's
The earth
probably
is
where
impartial. Whatever you put in the earth, it will bear fruit. If it's bad seed, if it's good seed, it's going
Mhm.
to multiply what you bring to it.
whatever you put in.
It's going to accommodate what you bring to it in
Hmm.
some form or fashion.
Yeah, every seed that's planted must sprout.
But the
And
God
then,
is
And yeah,
always
that's where you
and
get
then
above.
if
that's
you
where
think
you get
about
Gaia
not
from.
planting the seed, you get weed. Like if you don't tend to your garden, you get weeds. Like I didn't plant that seed, but it's
Hmm.
taking over
Hmm.
my shit. That's
Yeah.
the
Hmm.
nature of the shit.
Yup.
Hmm.
Yup.
Hmm.
Yup.
It's like
Genesis
it's like
4.
it's like learning it's like learning how to do agriculture without knowing about the mycelium network.
And niggas wouldn't even realize that. Niggas is just like, yo, this shit is going through. Like, you ever seen that meme where you plant something and then it's like one motherfucker is like, man, I'm praying for this plant to grow,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
then the spirituality is like, I'm planting this seed and this plant is gonna grow. Right? It's a complete different disposition and reality. To whereas religion will have motherfuckers literally praying for something that we can enact right now. All we got to do is unite and work towards something. Because what you don't know, I know, right?
Hmm.
But you
And it's
wouldn't
a collective.
utilize each other.
It's
You
a
try to figure
collective
out on
conscious
your
and
own.
unconscious. I think it's about making the consciousness collective as opposed to just the unconscious being collective. So maybe that marriage is what's necessary. Marrying both the conscious and the unconscious together to make them both a collective network.
And what you said is true, but niggas don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because it
Hey,
ain't got a fat ass and titties.
It
serpent,
ain't
serpent.
instant gratification. We
Remember
not
You know what
when
I'm
trying to
we
saying?
stand stand. We
was
don't got a
rapping
brunch
about
with chicken wings and red with lobster tail.
Yeah, we ain't got no Hennessy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
real talk? Because remember when we was talking about for people to really reason, we was like, why people don't care about their spiritual growth or want to focus towards it is because they're focused on paying bills.
Hmm.
Like it'll be nice to meditate, bro, but I gotta work this 12 to 8, so I'm gonna go to sleep
Yeah,
before I go
yeah,
meditate.
yeah. Nine times out of ten, the average person that has the ability to enact their spiritual development, or um participate in it, 9 times out of 10 they are going to push that to the side for sleep, vices, and going to work, because that's right here and now. Like, who wants to close their eyes and think about some shit?
Because their whole mind has literally been
You're welcome.
stimulated to do something other than think for themselves in a way that's spiritual, per
I
se.
mean, Big Bro said it hard yesterday, man. Like, I'm gonna repost that and redo everything on that Thelema talk. But Big Bro said it yesterday. Like, when do we get to a place where we stop the intellectual pursuit and we allow spirit to do its job? Like, like the idea that we're gonna intellectualize all of this is where we lose spirit at.
Because we want to know. That's the bad part. We want to know everything, how it works, how it's gonna
And
happen.
that's the egoic pursuit. Because what do you want to know it for? Right? Like, it's
To
the
make
egoic
yourself
pursuit.
feel like you to
Like you smarter
aggrandize
than other
yourself.
people, and yeah, like,
It always
so
comes
now I'm
down
gonna
to that,
learn
like
this. So
the
now I'm gonna learn
individual.
this and create this disposition, or this attitude within myself to treat other people like I know more than them. It's just the egoic pursuit, because you're not necessarily doing anything with that information other than accumulating it.
That's why
It's
just God is real. Because even when you know everything, ain't nobody gonna fucking listen to your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
I studied every book. Niggas like,
Nope.
so yo. Dog, I don't give a fuck about your knowledge, nigga. That's why it's like, yo.
That's why Nas wasn't universally liked. That's why Nas wasn't universally liked. You know what I'm saying?
How about some I know I can't, bro? Shut up.
So you trying to kick knowledge, my guy? Like,
Man, he mentioned Timbuktu on that song, man. That shit was lit, bro.
it was a lit song, but I
Yeah.
mean, you know, to the fellas in the hood, like a lot of people was throwing that away. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people was throwing that away for all of the accolades that we gave Nas, or people gave Nas. Like when he really hit it, motherfuckers wasn't there because they wasn't trying to listen to that shit.
Man, look, I was hanging with my
Like when
OG.
Chuck D and Chuck D and those Public Enemy was really at the height of they shit, motherfuckers wasn't buying Public Enemy albums.
Look, I was hanging with the OGs. They was like, look, because we was arguing about Nas, and I think Jay-Z is somebody. Yeah, it had to be. And he was like, if you was listening to Nas, you were just one of those guys, you know, you was in school, you read your books, you know.
You was a backpacker.
Yeah, you
You
had
called those
your business
backpackers.
degree. You and Jay-Z, you wasn't in class, you were selling your dope. Like,
You was a Jay-Z fan. You dead right. Like I went the first and fourth period. That was it. Like everything else, I'm outside. You know what I'm saying? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th period, I'm outside. Like
I'll tell you one thing about Nas. If you ain't been in jail, you probably don't get it. Like, I didn't get Nas, but going to jail, you ain't got nothing but time.
nothing
In
but
life,
time.
everything is happening. Like, the way niggas live, everything is just, yo, so fast. I can't relax. I got to do this. I got to do that. When you in jail, you're sitting there.
You slow the fuck down.
Slow the fuck down, and you just listen to what Nas is saying and what Nas is talking about. Nas is the illest nigga ever to rap.
Facts.
Period.
Facts.
He's
Facts.
better than Jay-Z.
Yeah,
but
and I agree with that.
You wouldn't never say that because we are in a fast-paced world. So if I'm like, all right, nigga, let's run through Nostradamus, nigga. Let's run through Nostradamus.
Let's run through I Am Written, bro. Like,
let's listen to all of these bars.
Hey, man,
and
he
break
got
them down. you
listen,
can't tell
New
me.
York State of Mind is still my favorite track of all time with
But
Nas.
to that point, Hood, he got a song on Nostradamus where he rapped like he's a jail cell.
Right. He got a song on
Oh.
that same album where he rapped like he's a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How you rap like you a gun?
bro.
Dog,
Bro.
Rap
nobody
backwards.
ever done that. So like,
Bro.
let's stop, dog.
Yeah, he was definitely in the class by himself, and he is probably the greatest rapper of all time. He probably is.
He is.
But you
the-
would never get mainstream to say that because he's not the sexy pick.
He didn't sell as many records as Jay-Z, and I get it.
He didn't sell out as many people as Jay-Z.
Yeah, he didn't.
I
throw
mean, he'll
as
take
many
like
niggas under
the
the bus.
craziest, hardest beats to rap on. Like you try to be an average rapper and rap on a Nas beat, you gonna look
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, you're gonna look real stupid, bro. If you a nigga that got average bars, do not put on a Nas beat, bro.
It's like seeing Jim Jones trying to rap on the Nas beat. Rap
Do
on
not
the
put on
radio.
the Nas beat.
That was up in the-
And
Did
let
you
me
see
tell
what-
you-
did you
let
see
me
what's
just tell
brewing
you-
now?
Let me just tell you the one ill thing about Nas. His shit is called Nostradamus. Now, if you listen to Nostradamus today, Nostradamus is a nigga that's rapping to talk about the future, nigga. That's that. Like,
Yep.
if you listen to it in 2025, nigga, you like, yo. That's why niggas would never get it, and I don't think he'll ever get the credit for that album because that's how niggas be. But
Nah,
if
he
you
won't
ever
get his flowers until he passed, until he make transition, bro.
God,
You know how
listen
that
to
go.
it though, and reference it to 2025, and it's like, or just in general, like this
The
20,
album,
these 20s.
the album that he did under Ye is crazy.
Yeah,
That album is crazy, bro.
when they were just doing 7-track bangers.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. That 7 tracks, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Like he dropped mad jewels on that shit.
He
I mean,
seemed
people didn't know.
hungry on that shit.
Yeah, how many people didn't know that the original Fed dude was black until they listened to that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many people didn't know that Fox News was started by a black dude until you listen to that shit?
Mhm.
But yeah, you 1000% right. The sexy pick never gets the credit that they deserve. They never do. You know what I'm saying? Like, LeBron was on the Heat. They still talk about LeBron more than they talk about D Wade. And that was D Wade's team. Like, D Wade won those championships. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no Michael without Scotty. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's something about our culture that praises the sexy pick and forgets the people that put in the work. We don't give credit to people that put in the work. It's just like the nigga that come home from jail get more credit than the nigga that get a degree.
To me, when I look at this picture, I see Horace and Set
Me too.
because
Me too.
Jay-Z really went into Jewish-owned hip-hop industry
Mm-hmm.
and called himself Jehovah.
Mm-hmm. When he started doing this, he was bought by them people.
He called himself Jehovah, and they just like, yeah.
That's
That's
crazy
Hov.
how you said that, Surfer. I was listening to a song today, and he was like, I threw up the diamond because of Hov.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
But I think he transmuted when they
Yep.
when they was able to squash their
No.
beef. When they was able to squash their beef, I think he transmuted.
Yes,
it does.
That's
I
true.
feel like because when you think about Carmen, Jay-Z, Carmen, and Nas, their beef is started from Jay-Z sleeping with Carmen for real.
Mm-hmm.
That's
the same thing
that's
with
where
Game.
I hate you, nigga, type shit.
Yeah,
But
and it's the
you'll
same thing
never
with Dame.
hear
Their beef started with Aaliyah because Dame fucked Aaliyah. Like that was the get back. Dame fucked Aaliyah while Hov was fucking with Aaliyah, and he fucked Carmen while Carmen was his baby mom's, Nas's baby mom's. So it's always about some get back with some pussy, bro. Always.
even in Osiris and Set, you don't never hear about the fact that Osiris slept with Set, and that's why this nigga cut his dick off.
Mm-hmm. That they leave that part out.
They don't tell you
Obviously.
that part. And then they like you just get to the part where ISIS is making a magical cock. You know what I mean? Like he just over that shit like, but what happened to his cock in the first place? And why he cut off his cock? Like, oh yeah, you slept with his wife. I never heard that.
And she got to make this magical cock and then turn around and sleep with her son because she got to form it on somebody. So she puts it on her son.
It's crazy.
Cut the nigga to 13 feet. Oh, shit.
Talk about burying a nigga in the underworld.
I'm pretty sure, paraphrasing, but those the 13 pieces also relate to the 13 constellations. So it always
Facts.
with people.
Facts.
The constellation.
Your 12 disciples in Jesus. Yeah.
Right. Because isn't there a book called The 13th Disciple?
Yeah, but N13 is the Christos energy number too.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember a book because they was.
Oh, did y'all see what they got brewing too? Like the niggas is trying to start up a versus between J and M. Because Jay said nobody could stand on stage with him for 2 hours, and I heard Eminem tweeted about that. It's like I think they said Eminem said something like I'll bring a pad and a pen and something else and see what else you could do, see what I could come up with in 2 hours. What y'all think about that? A versus with Jay versus M. I don't like it because I think versus should be between Jay and Nas, but that's just me.
I mean, because Well,
I think they
versus
should have a
battle,
rematch. Essentially, I think they should have a rematch. Essentially,
because isn't versus battles you're going song for song, right?
yeah.
So what songs is really gonna everybody gonna be hyped over Eminem going against Jay-Z? Like you're gonna have to have people that
All of
like
them,
that
all of
like
them songs
bars.
that niggas is programmed into liking him for. All of them weird songs.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like who's
I'm
you
not
put
dancing to nothing Eminem, bro. I don't give a fuck how many whatever
he said,
concepts and
hey
syllables
kids.
and entendres he throw in there. Like,
I'm really
listen,
talking
I
about
am not an Eminem fan, so you lost me on that. I can't do the Eminem thing, bro. Not saying the nigga ain't nice, but I mean, just certain people shouldn't be in certain conversations. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you're gonna have to skip a few albums to like
I mean, he could do a versus Machine Gun Kelly. Or
even that was stupid.
maybe he should do a versus Beastie Boys.
Nah, he needed to do it against them Island Boys.
What is happening?
My shit glitchy as hell. I can't even click on shit.
They're not letting you play the video.
Nah, my shit freezing. I think. Let me see.
Follow me for a second.
Yeah,
My
here.
son has about
I can hear it.
black shirts. He is sensitive to a lot of things, so they are almost all some are from random places ordered. The fabric works, then immediately I'm buying this black shirt. So if you look in his closet, they're going to all look similar because they're all black shirts and they're literally reasonably the same type of cut material shape. But just because they're similar doesn't mean that you can say or even infer that they're all from the same place. And this is the issue with confusing similarity with descent. Just because something looks the same doesn't mean that you can infer, where the design started, whose first idea it was to come up with a black shirt, nor can you trace them back all to the same manufacturer. You can't say that every single one of the black shirts in his closet was made in the same place. And the same standard, I believe, should apply when we're talking about things like ancestry, ethnicity. If we're going to say that people are demonstrating a certain type of ancestry, then show the proof, show the chain of genetic descent, because similarity is literally just describing what we see. Two black shirts can look identical, but it does not mean that they came from the same factory.
And it's crazy.
Yeah, and that's probably the biggest lie I was ever told. But there were at least 3 different populations that were enslaved in the United States: American Indians, Black Europeans, and then a few Africans.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, so you spot on to it. So we can get right into it. So Mac, you said you wanted to talk. Let's take it back to the beginning, DNA from the history standpoint. Let's start it from there.
Yeah, I had to go with obviously I'm not the Mrs. the doctor. I'm not the doctor tonight now. So I only thought about what we could find so we could get to just so everybody that's watching live early discoveries leading to the DNA testing. You know what I'm saying? And just so everybody knows, because I know United States of America predates DNA being formed, nation of people, or the people that were living in the nation. As you just said, indigenous people, the Black European, the white European, and don't forget, like you said, the West Africa, the Negro they Guinea, right? I'm not going to exclude that. 1869 shows here, Swiss biochemist Frederick Mischer first discovered a substance he called nuclein on what we now call DNA. I mean, doctor, does that sound right from your study? Just to make sure I ain't tripping. See the year, y'all. Y'all all see the year, 1869. Niggas were free in America after 1865.
Yeah,
Take it away. So, I mean, the timeline for them to even start this, your people dealing with nationality, you can't trace your nation of people or a tribal group of people based off of the timeline. But either way,
this wasn't even testing yet.
right. Exactly. So you can't tell me who was on the slave ships if you didn't do testing until after we got nations and other situations. No, man, that's not how that works. You foul on the play. Foul on the play. You know what I'm saying? 1953, James Watson and Francis Crick, with help from Rosalind Franklin, uncovered the double helix structure of the DNA. And it's just showing how genetic information is stored and replicated. You know what I'm saying? And this made modern DNA analysis possible. So, doctor, I want to ask you this first. Does this sound accurate from your research?
And here we got the birth of the DNA testing. All right, so 1984, 85. So we're clear. British geneticist Sir Alec Jeffreys developed the first DNA profiling or fingerprint technique at the University of Leicester. He discovered that certain DNA regions were unique to each person. All right, the first use was for a immigration case in 1985. After then, a murder case in 86 in England. So 1988 is when the law began adopting this for a criminal investigation, which makes sense because some people hear us and they say that we're trying to talk about the science of the testing. Nah, if you got somebody's sample and you got somebody else's sample, you easily compare. Our whole beef has always been, well, how do you know the samples of people from the 12, 13, 14, and 1500? You got them stored somewhere in a magical vault. You know what I'm saying? So what you think about that, Doc? When they hear that common thing that people always try to say we're discredited in science, I see you get that a lot.
It's because people don't understand the science. That's not to be mean. But what you're saying, what everyone else is, there are ways to link specific individuals. That's what, so I can find out if somebody's my dad. I can find out if I can my DNA to your DNA if we're cousins. But what we're doing in populations is a whole different thing. The only way you could actually link yourself to an ancient individual is every once in a while, archaeologists will go and excavate remains. You know, that's how a lot of the Native American remains that have been found in the United States, or I should say just indigenous American remains have been found or all over the world. They go and they sequence those. Other than that, no, there's no way for you to know if you were related to some random person in the 15th century. I immediately thought of black shirts. Just follow me for a second. My son has about 10 black shirts. He is sensitive.
What y'all think about that?
It just seemed like it's propaganda once again, man. It's like I just went down like a quick little rabbit hole, like what's African American DNA? And it says that it's a genetic blend typically composed of a majority of African ancestry, along with significant European and smaller amounts of Native American ancestry. So I'm
It's like they doing shit on purpose, bro.
yeah. And then I was like, so what is a Native American DNA? And long story short, is this people from Beringia for thousands of years. So how the fuck are y'all Native American?
What the fuck is Beringia? Have any of y'all niggas heard of Beringia?
Like how y'all ain't y'all native to Beringia then?
Where is Beringia?
Russia.
Okay, because they crossed the Bering Straits to get into America.
The Bering Straits again. We right back to the Bering Straits.
Right.
This is crazy.
Thank you,
Maybe
Ivan.
Russia is North America.
But ain't you indigenous to Beringia?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm just trying to figure that out. Like, am I crazy for saying that?
No.
Mhm.
No.
Nah, seriously. Like, I'm trying to figure
you're
out,
not,
like,
bro,
what
because I
sounds
think
crazy.
nah, bro, because it's in their explanation that you can see the tomfoolery. Like, how do you know that the African or the black person is of mostly African stock? Like, how do you know that?
And very little Native American. Like we
Like,
only
that's
fuck,
super specific,
we only
bro.
fucked two Native American bitches when we came to the fucking States. We only fucked two of them hoes. Like, you know, like we wasn't. Yo, what are y'all talking about?
Take one for the team nigga. That was the take one for the team nigga, right? We all going down. It's like the one nigga that got the Indian chick. Like, all right, I'll take that one so we could all smash. Like, what?
Like,
Nah,
nah, bro. You can't. Y'all can't never say how we got more white DNA, but we was literally a part of the Native American tribes. We was literally the freedmen. We was never a part of that. You ever heard of a nigga Puritan?
Yo.
Yes, actually.
Yo.
You ever heard of a nigga? What is them niggas that came? Pilgrim. You ever
A
seen
nigga Pilgrim.
a
I've
nigga
never seen.
Pilgrim?
I've
Like
never
we
seen
had a
that.
bunch of black people living with us. Like so, we had
Niggas
mixed
that y'all
Pilgrim
stole and
babies.
raped. Yeah, niggas that y'all stole and raped. Like, they wasn't willingly with y'all.
In very small percentages. So to me, it just like when you talk about any quote unquote Native American tribe that was like Mongolian, it was niggas all through them motherfucking tribes, man.
1000%. Yep.
Cause all four of us, we not from the same household, but you have heard at least one of y'all family members say we got Indian in our family.
1000%.
Mm-hmm.
All they talk about.
I was told that when I was 5 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You got Seminole family in Florida. You got Choctaw family in Mississippi. Like, I was told that very early.
But they never tell you about the history in America from like 1 AD to like the 1600 or maybe
Hmm
1300.
hmm I
From
think
0 to 1300, you don't
I think
hear
the
nothing about.
I think Pandora's box is in Mississippi. From Mississippi to Virginia and New Orleans and yeah, I think that part all the way over to the Midwest, I think that's the hidden land because that's where all the mountains are.
Yeah.
Like the Mississippians never get talked about. And you can't talk about civil wars or anything like unless you talk about the Mississippians.
I think that is interesting to think about, like how well we know they didn't, but just thinking about how history is told across the country before like planes and trains and shit, and all the mountains that exist throughout the United States. You know,
Hmm
the Appalachian Mountains. It was, I remember hearing it was no way really for people to even get to like Ohio, um, West Virginia, and all those. No, West Virginia is in the Appalachians, but to be able to get west of
Yeah.
like Pennsylvania, you had to like take rivers. There was no way to get over the mountains or through the mountains. You
Oh,
had to
so
take,
you couldn't take land, you couldn't take the terrain, you had to go over
yeah,
water. And
yeah. I
that's so
remember hearing
weird.
like the terrain
That's
was that bad unless you went down
that's
south so far.
that's so weird. So you would have to go down south and come back up just to go over?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because Appalachian Mountains was just all these big ass mountains just separating
Hmm
the land.
hmm Also, I think there's a lot of hidden shit between the Appalachians and the Grand Canyons too. I think the Grand Canyons is basically Egypt. But yeah, we're never gonna have these real live conversations about this because you have to vet the people that are talking to you about it, right? Because 9 times out of 10, the people that talk about this stuff in totality have hidden agendas. And 9 times out of 10, those agendas don't line up with us whatsoever. And these niggas, like Hood say, these niggas is always on code, bro. Like they always on code. I kind of half-ass believe like the Bible is their script. I kind of feel like the Bible is their script and how
Ooh,
they stay on code type shit.
they believe that shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm
They
saying? Like
believe it.
that's the script.
Yeah,
Like,
it
listen,
is.
this is the only way we gonna stay in power. This is the only way they gonna stay asleep. Y'all got to stay on script in the Bible.
They make sure they keep the oven hot with that shit.
Hmm They scare you with that fire and brimstone,
Yeah.
which
You
is
know how
crazy
like
because
when heroes take out villains or that like one crazy one, and then like even though they won, he just like reciting shit like, yeah, I'm just letting y'all know like this is still gonna happen. All these things gonna happen. Whatever movie theme they got it on, like it's just nuts. It's like, and then you see later on in the movie, it still happens. Like, you know, Marvel or Fantastic Four or what's gonna happen now, Doomsday. So it's just like it's always the inevitable happening, no matter what we try to do when it comes to these powers that be. But we have to remember that we're not just dealing with man, we're dealing with powers of principalities, darkness, you know?
Ephesians 6.
yeah, I would challenge that concept that we're actually dealing with men. Like I firmly believe that this is a spiritual war. This can't be a physical war.
But that's the thing about niggas. That's the whole rub or the line in the sand when you're wanting to have a real conversation. And if niggas is not feeling you, if you're not looking the part, if niggas is counting your pockets, niggas is like seeing what kind of car you put up in, motherfuckers trying to see if you in shape or not in shape. You got so many different qualifiers and disqualifiers that when you're saying, and it's like, yo, nigga, these motherfuckers is putting it down on your whole ass.
Not only you, your whole fucking bloodline. Like
They is not playing. They is not playing. They have, you niggas have been making the most money you ever have made, and now a house is $500K, and they is not playing, bro.
they not, bro. Miss one payment if you want to, nigga.
They taking your shit.
Yeah.
This
We
nigga
ain't
Trump
going to
said a
court.
50-year mortgage.
Years. So that means you gonna die in this bitch.
Paying interest. You gonna die paying
Oh,
interest.
yo, 50-year mortgage?
You're gonna die paying interest.
That to me,
Bro,
that sounds like I don't want you to have a house.
that
Nigga,
sounds like lifetime slavery, nigga. That sounds
Like
like
I don't.
Minority Report. Like they gonna start just loading up niggas' consciousness with prison time. Like, bro,
You see the movie? You see that movie? They Live.
yeah,
Yeah.
You remember all those people was living in that park?
the
yeah.
niggas was fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they want it. That's how they want it.
Niggas is fucked up.
They want
I'm-
nothing but NPCs, bro. That's all they want.
Yeah.
A nation of NPCs.
You
If
know,
you
people they
want to
can
live an
snatch
easy life,
and pay
do it
ultra up.
Yeah.
You said
If you want to
what?
live,
I
if you
just
want
say
to live an easy life, do what the government wants you to do.
do exactly what they tell you to do, and you'll be fine. You go on
But you're
these
gonna be a
black,
zombie.
you gonna hate your fucking, you gonna hate yourself. What do you like? You can't even exist.
I mean, they want you to eat 6
Motherfucker.
meals. Be
What's the average set of bills that a person pays?
Definitely
The
car,
average set of
definitely
bills.
mortgage,
We got
car,
mortgage, car
mortgage,
note.
phone,
you know,
internet.
niggas want Wi-Fi too. You gotta add that in there.
The crib is 2 racks, okay? The
Okay.
car is a rack. The insurance is a rack. So 4
Mhm.
racks out the door if
Out
you
the
an
door.
average American.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Mhm.
all of your amenities, all of your clothes, all of your travel,
Mm-hmm. All your fucking subscriptions.
all of your subscriptions. For the first part of it, nobody can afford a house. You don't got $500,000 sitting around under the fucking mattress, nigga. You don't
Mhm.
have that.
And
You
truth be
didn't win the
told, if you
settlement.
have a car note, if you have a car note, that actually means you can't
You
afford a
can't
car.
afford. You can't afford it. You can't afford it. If you
Because
can't
niggas
go
is
down
not
to
supposed to
your
have car
credit
notes.
union, get a no interest loan. Even any loan is I can't afford it. Please make a way
Facts.
for me.
Facts.
Everybody in America, if they got a house, they got a house because they got a loan. They couldn't afford it. They got a car
Mhm.
off a loan. They couldn't afford
Man,
it.
that shit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Mhm.
so, hey, look, now when you really get deep on it, is insurance places, are they really helping people?
Now, I was
Yeah.
thinking
No,
about
that's
this,
the 52 fake out. You
but
paying for
look,
insurance. You paying for something just in case something happens. Think about that. For all the insurance that you pay, you're paying for the
yeah,
idea that
man,
something may happen.
that's a
You have
scam, man. That shit
you
makes my
have people
stomach
that go their
hurt.
whole lifetime and never get in an accident, bro. But they pay insurance that whole time.
They probably pay $80,000 worth of insurance their whole life.
Exactly. That's the rub.
The insurance is all like, so think about health insurance. The health insurance is not the doctor and it's not the
Mm-mm.
patient.
That's the government.
Nah, listen. The insurance is not the doctor and not the payment or not the
Mm-mm,
patient.
Mm-hmm.
mm-mm.
It is
Mm-hmm.
the sole middleman transactive force that pays the doctor based upon the money that is not getting from the patient. So if I got a $100,000 biopsy, it don't you don't even realize it when you up in these motherfucking faces. Every time you looking at a doctor in a lab coat, racks, nigga.
Mhm.
You got to think about going to the doctor like going to Gucci or Louis Vuitton, bro.
Facts. It's 250,000 to have a kid.
The whole shit is money. The C-section, the clamps, the gown, the bed, the room,
Mm-hmm.
racks on racks on racks. But humans, we don't understand it because this middleman called the insurance company is creating this inflated relationship between doctors and everybody else. The doctor is completely insulated. So if I want to charge, you ever walk into like a hospital room and they got mad technological shit in that bitch?
Mm-hmm.
You like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, all of that shit is money, but it's like it's paid for by a ghost. Like
Yeah.
nobody is really transacting this money because this behemoth called the insurance company is there. Now the
Mm-hmm.
shit, insurance company don't be having no money for real. So now they subsidize shit from the government by the billions. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
y'all
And
better
there
start
is,
getting healthy for y'all don't have to deal with these fucking doctors. Cause bro, you either selling your soul to an insurance company or but you paying a doctor a la carte. You go to your fucking PCP.
that's crazy.
Here go $40, bro. You got me
That's
today.
crazy. Paying the doctor a la carte is crazy.
But shit, I feel like that's reasonable and rational to have a homeopathic relationships with the medicines, with the herbs, with your health, because Americans is so fucking stupid. They just eat bullshit and go to the doctor. Like, dog, you putting this shit on yourself to have cancer, diabetes. Niggas is eating meat from meat farms. Like a meat farm, nigga. This fucking pig lived and died for your fucking food craving. Like, dog, is you serious?
Niggas
Cool?
eating meat. Niggas eating meat 60 years straight, nigga. Like,
3 meals a day. Come on, yo.
When you pass away, it's like literally 8 to 10 pounds of meat in your body.
God.
That shit is ridiculous, dog. And
Yeah,
then
I
you want to
can't.
be going to the doctor every fucking year. You go visit your doctor, like nigga, fuck you. Like go fucking eat right, dog. Exercise. Every
And
race.
when you find out it's easier to learn how to fucking just take care of yourself, like you feel like an idiot. Like don't be like me, get to my age at 45 and be like, damn, I could have did all of this shit myself. And then look back and be like, man, but that cheeseburger was so fucking good. Like,
Nigga, you know how many old niggas I seen towards the end of their life? Like, fuck it, man. I gotta eat that goddamn pork back. Like, nigga, fuck is wrong with you? You about to die. You about to die because you
you
eating
ever
this
seen a
shit and you
nigga in the
want to keep
South?
eating this shit.
You ever
Like,
seen a
come
nigga in
on.
the South argue for chitlins? Oh my
Like,
gosh.
dog, y'all motherfuckers making this shit easy for these people, man.
You niggas are straight cannibals. That's it. Let's just call it what it is. You niggas
Call
are
I
it
know
what
the
it
cannibals.
is.
CIA be sitting up with a cigar and
You
wine
like,
every night.
dog, with they feet kicked up, AD, like, we did a great job on these niggas.
Yeah, if you knew that the powers that be don't even shop at none of the stores we go to, like these niggas don't even go to the grocery store, bro. Like, These
Nigga, when you
niggas.
go to like, if you pencil all the states that we live in,
Mhm.
a few miles outside of the city, it's a completely different way of life.
Totally different.
Pick a city or a town. I mean, a town or a village. What you not gonna see? A grocery store. So you
Nope.
mean it could be 1,000 niggas in the town. They don't eat. But
Fuck
what
yeah, they got a
see,
farm in the town, nigga.
farms, nigga. What the fuck? They got farms. It's human beings right now in this country today that don't go to fucking grocery stores, nigga.
Yep, 1000%. Like these are the people that are laughing at the people that were complaining about not getting the snap that they gonna get anyway. Like these are the people that are just like, shit really hit the fan and niggas gotta find bunkers and shit. Y'all motherfuckers gonna be assed out. And it's
Listen,
not gonna be because y'all ain't got snap. It's gonna be because y'all need snap to go get the basic shit that y'all can get on your own.
I was in a back country road yesterday, nigga. This motherfucker had Christmas lights. I said, yo, what the fuck is really happening? Nobody is driving past
ready
this
already?
motherfucking house. These
Yo.
motherfuckers is in a whole different paradigm than us, nigga. Like, I'll tell you, dog. Like, if you live in a city versus the rural, it's like, dog, my whole goal in life is to move to a rural town, bro.
Facts.
This city shit is fucked up. We filled with people and we can't even figure out basic farming, basic necessities, to the point that motherfuckers say, we gonna shut down Snap. And all right, now you got fucking, all right, we're gonna give you some motherfucking canned chicken. Like, come on, man. Like, what the fuck is y'all doing? We'll give you
Yo.
some box mac and cheese. Like,
The fact that the first thing niggas thought of when they said we cutting off Snap is robbing each other is wild to me. Like that part is wild, bro. The first thing y'all thought about was I'm just gonna go take somebody's shit. I've lost count how many videos I saw women talking about I'm just gonna go in Walmart and fill my cart up and make sure nobody stop me from leaving with my what? So you telling us you're gonna steal, you're gonna rob them. Do you not see? We see your face. Like what? Like that's wild to me, bro.
If they were smart, they'll start where everybody working there will click up and like, yeah, bro, we about to rob this bitch.
That shit's
We
crazy.
all work here. What they gonna do? They gonna persecute all of us and just click
That's
up with all
crazy.
the Walmart workers of America and just rob.
We're
them.
gonna form a union and just rob every Walmart. Wow.
You really believe niggas got unity like that?
That's crazy because niggas won't unite for nothing else but to steal. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. Niggas won't unite for nothing else but to steal some free shit.
But to steal.
God damn it.
They've been doing that shit ever since 2020. All these like high end, like they will get a bunch of kids get together. They hit jewelry stores, clothing stores.
They've been doing it to like Coach and Gap. They've been doing it to them.
Yeah, they just bum rush a store. You know what I'm saying? And if like we could get 40 niggas to steal, can we get
like you can't catch us all type shit?
Can we get 40 niggas to study economy and build our own economy though?
Can we get 40 niggas to meditate? Can we get 40 niggas to meditate in unison with one another?
Man, I got trouble meditating, hood. Like I just, it's like it's things that I could do spiritually. Like I'm a psychic, fourth generation. I burn candles, I burn herbs, but that meditation shit, bro, it's like.
Look, man, I went to the boutique last week, bro. What more do you want from me? Yo, if I told niggas 40 niggas meditating together could fucking create an earthquake, would y'all do it? Because we can. But I digress. Like, I'm not trying to get on niggas. Like, it is what it is.
All right, you gonna have me start throwing those stupid props. Nah, yeah, that's gonna meditate.
I mean, the placebo effect is supposed to create the reality so that you do, believe in your manifestation power. But again, I digress. If you don't believe that you can do it, then absolutely you're gonna be giving that shit to everybody else.
Niggas just need to start taking pussy poppers. That's what's really gonna wake them up.
Yeah, some pussy poppers. They need to go to White Rabbit Psych for real, for real. Stop playing around.
I remember when I popped my first pussy. That shit was amazing, you know.
Can I say pause on that?
It don't seem like it was all the way down
It
the
don't
middle.
seem like it was all the way down there,
I'm
right?
talking
Right?
about the tail, guys.
There was a
Talking
little
about
wiggle
herbs.
to it.
Yo, this nigga, man. Yo,
Oh
this
no,
nigga is the
man.
funniest nigga ever. Yo. Nigga S curled and
Marketing
all the way
101,
curl.
gentlemen and
Yeah, that
ladies.
nigga S curled and all the way curl. It didn't curl all the way, bro. Like,
I feel you though. Nah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, man, I'm scared of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been drinking, trying to be healthy. I don't want a motherfucker to just say somewhere, well, you know, you got type 2 diabetes. Like, I don't want to hear that. Like, I
yeah,
got
yeah.
insulin shots and all that. Like, that shit scares me. So it's like, I'm not about to pull up to McDonald's. I'm not about to just eat anything. And it's just be like, I don't know. We just, I don't know. Niggas don't give a fuck though. Like that's what I
Mm-mm.
see on a daily basis.
I think
The culture is truly
if
debaucherous.
people take mushrooms, that would be the quickest way to find a solution, because I feel like mushrooms done healed my brain when I really needed a push with making something happen. Nigga, I'll just take mushrooms on the Sunday and just let spirit speak to me.
Mhm.
And I swear mushrooms healed my brain, bro.
I mean, I bear witness to it every single day. You know, like just people that support. You know, like just like it's people that take mushrooms and you don't get high off of mushrooms. You can't get high off the shit. It's not no drug. You know what I'm saying? It's
you
like
can't really just take it every day. Like, oh,
nah, you can't because you like dog. You don't feel it. You can't feel yourself if you just take the mushrooms every day. That doesn't even make sense.
And plus,
me,
it has its own mind
mushrooms
and
really
own
feel
thing.
like medicine.
For sure.
It works. It's nasty.
Yeah.
And is always available. You know what I mean? I
And-
always got it in the cupboard. You know what I mean?
And plus, they're really meant to help cleanse. Like when you really see how mushrooms will help found it, when you read the book, The Secret Mushroom, right? They talked about literally how apes literally was using them to clean their intestines. Am I wrong, Hood, or am I talking?
I remember figuring out, like, taking mushrooms, just thinking about like my biology, like the matter essence of it, and then thinking about animals and thinking about, like, you know, fish, chicken, lamb, cows and stuff like that. And the only thing I don't eat is pork. But one day where I was taking mushrooms, it was just like any sight of any meat, any smell of it just made me sick. And I felt like that for 2 days. And only thing I could eat and the only thing I wanted to eat was like pineapples and cucumbers. And I feel like it's telling me you about time you transition, you're not going to be eating animals. It just don't make sense. And I remember my mom told me when I was little, because I told her about this with the mushrooms. She told me I would eat raw bell peppers and they had to force me to eat chicken. I'm like, what? Y'all fucked me up. Like, I didn't want chicken nuggets as a kid. Right. I didn't want it.
I just said that shit. I said that same
section. I thought I was the only nigga that did that as a kid. I loved raw peppers, bro.
Man,
that's crazy.
Raw bell peppers?
That's crazy. I used to eat them shits out the store.
Man.
I used to take them shits right out the fucking stand. They ain't eat them shits out the store. Nigga, I was the nigga that saw worms come out the spam as a kid, nigga. Like it was done
Oh
for me.
shit.
It
That's
was done
fucked
for
up,
me,
man.
nigga. What? What? Listen, nigga, and then I didn't find out until
That
going to
sounds like a
prison.
can of bait.
I didn't find out until going to prison that the American pig was a combination of rat, cat, and dog. Bro, I was done. Oh my gosh, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like I had a spam sandwich, my nigga, and left the plate in the windowsill, right? Left the shit there. You know, when you're young, you eat shit at the crib, you leave shit everywhere. My nigga, I went to look out the window the next day and saw them worms coming out that bitch. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. So much so that I used to get in arguments with my mom. She'd be like, fuck you mean you don't eat pork no more? Like she was offended.
Yeah.
My family would, because I grew up in the mob. My family would clown you if you was eating pork. Like, hey, I seen Nigel eating that pork sandwich, this salami sandwich.
We did that in jail. We did that in
And
jail. We got on niggas in jail.
but bruh, from grandma to auntie to little
That had to
baby
be
cousin,
worse.
everybody laughing at you like, how you
That
eating
had to be
pork?
worse. That had to be worse.
Gelatin, like Jello, fruit snacks, Doritos, honey buns, all of that.
That was back in the days when shame mattered, right? Remember when shame mattered? Like you wouldn't do a particular thing because you worried about being shamed for it.
My
Like we've gone way past that time now. Like you shame a nigga right now, he just gonna go home and do that shit anyway. Like we way past that shit now.
I mean, nowadays,
Shame.
the same person, you're
Shame.
attacking me, you're do, but it's like, what happened to keeping the village accountable?
Well, the problem with keeping the village accountable is that if the accountability doesn't start from self, then it's hard for you to point the finger outward. Because once you get to that point of starting to hold other people accountable, motherfuckers gonna start pointing out your flaws. Now we gonna go back and forth about whose flaws is worse. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always an egoic thing. It's never a constructive, let's build on this type thing. It's always an egoic thing.
And then if you institute a masculine principle in 2025, motherfuckers gonna call you toxic.
Yeah, it's toxic masculinity. He just wants to control me. He just wants to control.
He dominant. He fucking a bully.
Mm-hmm.
And then since everybody starts saying that, the niggas had to get back and start saying toxic femininity.
Yeah, that should be the new thing that's pushed, toxic femininity, because toxic femininity to me equals casual sex. A chick that doesn't think that, a woman that doesn't believe that the more sexual partners she has, the worse things are for her.
I think the point now of toxic masculinity is toxic femininity, because you're not replacing it with something that's good. You replacing it with something that's toxic. Like you're a toxic masculine. All right, what does that?
You're substituting it.
It's just we just trading toxics.
Yeah, yeah. Yours will be a little bit softer because you're feminine type shit.
Oh,
maybe not. Maybe not.
And you just called my shit toxic because you didn't like it, or you didn't pass the vibe check. But I said, don't run into the street. There's a car coming. You ain't gotta be yelling at me like.
Why you say it like that?
Why you be yelling all the time? Like, yo, what?
Why you always gotta tell somebody what to do?
You gotta.
I don't want to go nowhere today.
Man,
you're always trying to
like
run.
That kind of talking to me would make you feel like I hate my mama for what I would say to you.
Yep.
For sure.
Man.
But it's so hard.
I'm super aggressive in those areas. Be like, nigga, do you talk to your mother with that mouth? Yes, I do. The fuck? Like that's when the nigga come out when you start policing my tone. Like that's when that's when we got a problem, bro. Because I know I'm going out of my way to be super soft with you, and it's still not landing. You know what I'm saying? Like I say it any softer, I'm gonna float away. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like the fuck?
Swear, getting that. What's wrong? Every 5 seconds.
Hey, can't take the heat. Get out the kitchen, then.
All I know
Here's
is you
here's a
heard that
question I
big
got for the
word, sassy.
here's a question I got for the panel. If you're in a relationship with a woman and you don't necessarily you're not in any rush to be married. You're not in any rush to be married, but she's in a rush. And you come up with a consolation and you just tell her, all right, since you're so much in a rush to get married, you want to get married, and I could take it or leave it. Why don't you just go buy the ring and we'll get married? To me personally, I think that's a good consolation, but what say y'all?
Like if you being told to go get it.
No. She wants you to marry her. She wants you to propose, but you're not necessarily inclined to do so, especially not at her on her whim, right? So you come up with a consolation and tell her that if you want to get married so bad, go buy the ring.
So my thing is, why would you be with a woman that you don't want to marry?
That's the first question.
Yeah. Start right there.
Yeah, we can start right there.
'Cause, I mean, there are reasons. You know what I mean?
What
But
what
like,
are some reasons?
you may only want to use that person for something that you want or need. You know what I mean? Just the utility of having that person for your enjoyment, your personal whatever. You know what I mean? To use them.
Manipulation.
Yeah.
Let's preface this though. She wants to marry you though. Why are you around? Like, if a girl want to marry me, like, nigga, I want to marry you. I'm like, damn. Like, I want to marry you too. Or I don't want to marry you. I got to cut this bitch off. Because that's crazy for a nigga to be around a girl that wants to marry him and he don't want to marry her and he's still around. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's petrifying work right there. Like
that's petrifying work, but isn't that what we see across America?
But like
no, I don't think so. I don't think women want to marry guys.
No. I mean men getting with women that they don't intend to marry.
I don't think so, bro. I think like if you met a girl and she was cooperative and she loved you and she loved God and she loved God so much that she loved you, and every day she woke up and her eyes fucking lit up when she saw you, and she was like, you know what? I want to make sure that your future every day is a great day. How you going to tell this girl, get the fuck out of my face? I want to be around no bitch that's trying to make my life better. Like, niggas don't even think like that. I think when you meet the right one, you want to marry her.
Okay, but that's a caveat. See, you added the right one part. I never said the right one part.
So
because the next thing I was going to bring up was, say I give you all of that, right? What is to stop the individuals from not going in that direction if they're having so much casual sex already?
Yeah, that's my point. You can't as a human in 2025 exist with another human being for purely sexual reasons. That's not valid.
That's what I'm talking about when I say seeing it across America. Like that's what I'm talking about.
You can't verbalize that in a way where you're going to have like I said, like the analogy I gave yesterday, you sitting in the car, you in the passenger seat, it ain't no
Mm-hmm.
steering wheel.
No, there will.
All you got is an accelerator. You 100 miles per hour down the highway.
And
You
you
like,
gonna
I hope
start the
I
car.
don't crash. Like, because sooner or later, her baby dad gonna be at your front door. Her daddy, what you doing
Yeah.
hurting my daughter, nigga? You know what I'm saying? All this weird shit. She busting out your windows. None of that comes from I want to marry this woman and she want to marry me. That all comes
Mm-mm.
from I'm just fucking this bitch one time. She just this little side whoop de whoop,
Mm-hmm.
and then it ends bad.
So
Or
how do
you
we
get
stop the
pregnant.
whoop de whoop? How do we stop niggas from going for the whoop de whoop? How do we stop niggas from being okay with the whoop de whoop de whoop?
Well, niggas take what they can get.
Mhm. Yeah, no, because for real,
We
because
back to
earlier,
constellations. We back to constellations now.
because what Hood was saying, right, and what you were saying, a serpent. So think about it, you got the dude who's with the girl who's down for him, but he not putting that ring on it for some reason. If she ain't the reasons, then it got to be him. It got to be him not thinking, I think this gonna happen, or I just want to just test around a few more times just to be sure. Like, it's always self at the end of the day, dog.
It's gonna
Mm-hmm.
come back to bite you in the ass because
Mm-hmm.
that's where like I ain't even do shit. I don't even know why you tripping right now. Why you crying, bro? You
That's
tripping, bro? You tripping right now? Like that's
that's
where
what
all that come from.
that's when you in the delivery room and that nigga come out and don't look like you. Remember that one time y'all had that one fight and she stormed off and you let her go? Yeah. Yeah. I'm saying like that it to me it's the vindictiveness of both parties. It's the idea of the get back. And it's the idea that like I remember how nervous I was talking to my kid's mother's father about marriage. But I also remember how good I felt that I was that respectful enough to honor him and honor her by approaching him with that, right? How many niggas approach the conversation with, let me speak to your moms, let me speak to your pops type shit?
None.
Yeah, them parents will tell you everything you need to know. Honestly, let that person go to that person's parents' house
Mm-hmm.
and like kind of be away from them, but be around their parents, and
Mm-hmm.
just even the shit that they may say to you or say
Just
to
spend the
each other.
afternoon with them. Just spend the
Yeah,
afternoon with them, bro.
tell you everything.
Yeah,
Everything.
because
Tell you everything.
that's what I'm thinking about when we hear things about the idea of discernment and picking the right partner. Like you don't even investigate the family, let alone the bloodline, let alone like the people she live in her house with.
And that's the problem, because that's where you have a lot of bullshit happening. Because it'd be weird ass motherfuckers in other people's families, and now
Bro,
you got a whole
come on.
seed with this
Yeah,
weird ass family. You know what
yeah,
I
they got a
mean?
cousin in the basement that never come out. You like
Yeah.
Hey, boy. Hey, you wild for bringing that one up.
this nigga eating behind a metal door. He's like,
Hey,
yo,
Funny as shit.
like, bro. Nah, but I'm
But
joking. This
he
is
said it
necessary,
again.
bro. Like I'm
I
joking, but
think
this is necessary though.
but I think people I think it's a kink for people to just fuck with somebody for sex and be in a dysfunctional situation
Now we getting
and
somewhere.
blame it on something and woe is me and
Now we getting
ooh, you
somewhere.
know what I mean? That kind of thing. I think people like really into it. Like I
Let's
think
preface. Let's preface the kink, bro. Let's preface the kinks,
hmm
right? So the male overarchingly looks for his mother in the archetype of a partner. Same thing for a woman. She either looks for the male or the most respectful male figure in her life as an archetype for her partner. But how are both parties willing and that willing to scour the field until they get to that partner? Like, how many of them feel like they're gonna sleep and keep sleeping with people until they get to the right partner?
That's the mindset of people.
That's the kink that I'm referring to.
Yeah,
Like, I'm just
yeah,
gonna sleep my way to the right partner.
yeah.
Well, for niggas, they don't got no choice because men take what they can get.
Yeah,
Niggas
yeah.
got no choice. You
Niggas
not
ain't got
vetting
no
no
choice in the
girl.
subject.
You not you getting the girl that like you, and thank
That's
God
it.
that she like you, because every day you've been out in these streets and girls been going, ew, what the fuck?
Why are you looking at me?
Like, nigga, what the fuck is you looking at? Get the fuck out of here. Girl, I was
like the
scared. I
worst
thought this nigga was gonna rob me.
That's a lie.
This nigga just smile at me? Oh my gosh.
God, this ugly ass nigga out of here. Like,
If someone told you the worst thing she could say is no, they don't care about you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
nah, they can say way worse shit, man. That's why girls would be like, well, why don't dudes ever holler at us no more? Because y'all bitches mean as a fuck. Like, y'all knew y'all could get this mean in 2025. Like, yo, you gonna have to be happy you got a girl. And then if all the boxes check out, you gonna take her. But usually she ain't, all them boxes not gonna check out, and you gonna take her anyway because you got low self-esteem because you a nigga in America and you not a millionaire, or you don't got a six-pack or whatever the hoes is into that day. You know
You
what
got that little demon in your ear talking about you ain't gonna get it from nowhere else.
like you got a baby mama, you got all types of shit in your negative, but like in your like that's going against you out here in these streets. So it's like for niggas it's hard, for women it's easy, but it's harder for women because they gonna fuck way more than a man's gonna fuck. But fucking is not
It's
a
gonna take
relationship
them longer. It's gonna take them longer.
because they too it's all these dicks out here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, for real.
everywhere I go, it's a dick. So it's like, yo,
Dating in 2025 now. You get a girl number
That's for infinity on
within
that
the
one.
week.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dating in 2025 now. You get a girl number within the week. She texting you, telling you how upset you gonna be because she let you know, like, hey, I'm picking this nigga over you. Like,
no,
I know this is hard for you. I'm sorry. Hope you'll be okay. And then she gonna hit you with the we could be friends, so she can have an option. So this other nigga don't work out. So
ain't nothing happening, dog. If you ain't got a girl, you ain't about to get one. This shit get worse by the day, nigga.
Yeah.
So what is you saying, bro? Do niggas need to click up and start looking for women too? Like, is that what niggas gotta do now? Niggas pause. Like niggas gotta do the click search. Like, I mean,
No,
I mean,
no.
you gotta go out with your
No.
mans and them. So
It's
like y'all can like
called
vibe off of these.
You're not gonna
it's the
fuck your
whole
way to it.
conquest.
You gotta
Yo,
be the best man you possibly can be, and you can't be the best man fucking with a bitch that you like. So if men take what they can get, that's like if I go to the junkyard, they like, you get this bike, it don't got no wheels. That be a lot of y'all hoes. It's just a bike with no fucking wheels.
Yeah.
And then like feeling like, all
this
right,
shit is so discouraging,
at
bro.
least I got a bike, right? So that's your disposition, that's your self-esteem. You could go buy a car if you wanted to. It just take more time and effort to be that nigga. But like, all right, I'm trying to get somewhere with this bike that don't got no wheels, and now everybody looking at you like this nigga got a bike with no wheels, and that's gonna be your rep until you get a Benz, and then they're like, oh, this the nigga that drive a Benz. So to get the girl that you want, you gotta be a better man than you are today, because these bitches is not going for you being a regular guy. They're not going for it. So
yeah,
that's just what the bitches they make the rules. So it's like,
yeah. They control relationships, we control marriage, but you gotta have a relationship to get the
You
marriage.
gotta get in the door.
Yeah, real talk.
If you're an average, regular guy, Doug, we can click up. And these bitches gonna look at us like, look at these lame ass niggas.
Yeah. Old ass niggas hanging out together. Where they going?
These niggas is lame as fuck.
These
Like,
niggas is six, man.
Yo, if y'all niggas is in the club just going shot to shot with each other, like that is wild, bro.
Yo, that bike analogy is like the ball analogy. It's like your bike and your ball. Is it really your bike or ball? Because you know your ball can go to a different court, just like another nigga can come ride your bike. You know, but
Whoa. Today we are yo, nigga said ride your bike, son. Yo, turn this TV off, nigga. Like, turn this TV off, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy though. But yeah. I mean, some niggas is degenerates, so they'll get on anything.
That's
I realized I was a psychopath, man. I realized that because I was taking down anything, man.
Same.
I was taking down anything, and I got the more you get into kids and family, I would never, you know what I'm saying? But it's like shit, I know niggas with my DNA is out there taking down anything. They waking up. Their whole thing is I'm about to take down this behemoth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like that. Some niggas shoot rabbits, some niggas shoot elk. You know what I mean?
Some niggas shoot rabbits.
Some niggas shoot elephants. You know what I mean?
Some niggas accumulate box.
You know?
Yeah. Yo, well, when you say it like that, bro, I mean, it almost, it's disheartening for these young ones, yo, to talk to them about this, because these niggas will just keep the joystick in their hand, pause, and play games all day. Just be like, fuck that. I'm just gonna hang out and get high and forget that I'm by myself all the fucking time. Like,
worst thing you could ever do. You better get out. You gotta just walk outside. Just stand out in that bitch. Just stand outside till things start clicking. Like a crackhead gonna come up to you or something. Something gotta happen for
something
you.
Gonna budge. Something gonna budge.
Something gonna break through. I promise you. But you can't just sit and wait for a bitch to come knocking on your door that's gonna love you. That being a nigga that play video games.
When you say it like that, that is insane.
If you got the woman of your dreams. You think the woman of your dreams is going to hand you like, oh, my baby, you know what I'm saying? We got a fucking apartment and he playing video games. It's cool because we going to stay in this apartment forever. He don't need ambition because he just fucks me so good. Like niggas is in a
niggas.
Your girl wants more for you, dog. She looks at you not do nothing. Dog, she hates you for that shit. Anytime you like doing some shit that's like, I'm a boy and I want to enjoy it. She like, dog, this nigga's lame as fuck. Like, this nigga is horrible. So that's why niggas who got a wife be in that fucking Escalade all day, just in his fucking pickup truck. Like, yeah, I just had to get another load, man.
No, that's very true. That's very
it's
true.
super real.
Because I got some really successful friends, like in their career and stuff, making really good money, and the ones that's not married do dumb shit. They make silly mistakes, and sometimes we just talk, and I'm just like, if you were married and you had one kid, you wouldn't have made that mistake. You know, and it could be just something at work. You
don't even be at home.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that the Lima, right? Like you doing whatever you can do because you ain't got no responsibility. You ain't got nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
Yeah.
because you got that opening, like you think that do what thou wilt means do whatever the fuck I want to do when it's the exact
Right.
opposite.
Right. Right. Right.
So what would you do if you had the woman of your dreams? Like, what if she was right there right now? Would you be acting the same way, feeling the same way? And she's like, all right, I'm pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Would you be acting the same way, doing the same thing? Or would you get over yourself and get to it? Like,
Mhm.
fuck it, bro.
Yeah.
I got a job, but now I'm going to work a
Volume, right?
second job
Yeah.
because I'm single and I don't got no kids. And this second job is just going to some ill shit like a trust or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you go and get a bitch for real. Like when you got a bitch already. If you don't got a bitch already, when you don't have a bitch, you probably will run into one, but you're gonna be so fucking lame, she gonna walk right past you.
Wow.
I'll do you one better. You could go anywhere and see tons of beautiful women.
That's fine.
If you ain't that guy, it's
Don't
not even
fucking
gonna matter.
matter. Don't matter, bruh.
Yo,
I've been on both sides of the fence,
you
bruh.
ever put on your flyers? You ever
For
put on your
sure.
flyers shit, get your hair cut, get your shoes and everything done, you go out, get your hair did. You ever put on all your shit, your whole uniform, and nobody look at you, nigga? Yeah, nigga.
No,
Yeah, nigga.
no. It's impossible because that's the whole point of doing it. Once you do that, you feel good just being yourself.
Yeah.
So somebody might not say nothing to you or look at you, but when you feel good about yourself, you make yourself be known. Hey, yo, what up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo,
That's the magnetization right there. That feel good about yourself is gonna magnetize that shit to you.
and once again, now you got 50 girls you got to choose from once you figure that part out.
Analysis paralysis.
If you don't use it, you lose it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think that video fits what you was just saying, though.
Q here or hold on.
Yes, yes, I
I
have.
hear it.
Unfortunately, I have. Yes.
Have you ever dated a broke man before?
Yes, yes, I have. Unfortunately, I have. Yes.
Okay, so what's your best advice for that?
Well, sister, I know that personally, the ones that are low income, they tend to put your head through the mattress. They do it to you real good. You wake up, they do it to you from the side real quick. But they come with trash bags and bins and shit. Right? At this point, the odds of you getting that head put through that mattress are so low. Niggas have erectile dysfunction. Them ones with that money, the responsible ones, they do it to you safe. And you, sister, you like it nasty. And you look like you got a good job. So if you can afford his broke ass, you get him a PlayStation, you lock his ass down, and you come every day. Congratulations.
Oh my God. Oh, that is so wrong on so many levels, but it's so right. So wrong, but it's so right.
It goes back to what you were saying earlier about how now this is an older woman that she talking to, and the ways for which people have just completely set up their lives for casual sex as an excuse for a relationship.
Mhm.
And like I would just hate to be see my mama in there talking about sex.
That's crazy, right? That's the part I was thinking about. Like, I was thinking about, like, what if your mom's was at this show, right? And got up there and said that shit. Would that make you think differently about this shit?
That turn you into a hoodlum.
And I also noticed,
I feel like you wouldn't give a fuck about a lot of shit.
mm-hmm,
Like it would kind of like dissolve a portion of reality.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Like it'll
What I thought was super telling was the fact that the visions of all of the men in the crowd were not laughing.
I thought it was silly though, because I remember it was a comedian on Def Comedy Def Jam, whatever he said shit, and it was a lady that made a whole stand up about that, what she just said. But yeah, I think what Hood said is really people just making an excuse to have a lifestyle of casual sex.
Mm-hmm.
Because people say they want to be in a relationship, but they don't do nothing to actually put themselves in place to receive one. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
To be in, like you can't be, texting 3 girls while you leaving one girl that you just cracked to go crack another one, saying, "Man, I want to be married one day, man." Like
Mm-hmm.
that's
Mm-hmm.
a complete other thing. That's like the complete opposite of
And
it.
you
When
know
your
what's crazy?
lifestyle doesn't match.
Yeah.
And that's the last person that's focused on God.
I always thought about the concept of rosters and the fact that I don't believe we're in a space where even the new relationships that get put together and formed, where either one of the partners can actually believe the other partner doesn't have a roster, so to speak. Like that's the time that we're in right now. Every chick has that one dude that she can call no matter what, right? Get that faucet turned on type shit. But every dude, I don't know if every dude necessarily has that. Well, we know that every dude doesn't. We do know that. Otherwise, why would they be
Yeah.
talking about male loneliness and shit like that?
Because if it was a dude, he would be in a relationship.
And
Like you
if
said,
all of the
you
girls
take what
want
you can
money,
get.
how you going to support all of these girls financially? What's that right? It's easy for a girl to have a roster if niggas is coming through delivering dick like dominoes. Like that's a
Mm-hmm.
position to be in.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta have a bunch of bitches. I gotta be doing something.
For all of them. For all of them. like the broad could just be pretty, nigga. Like you got to put in that twerk.
Yeah, like my $1,000 check a week paycheck gotta go get stretched. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta pay my
with that being said, it's kind of like, from a male's perspective, any misfortune that befalls you is like that's what you get. You know what I mean? Like that's how the shit is set up. You know what I mean? Like it's no way for them to stop being the way that they are, but you can consciously see how you can position yourself in the whole situation.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? To be in a place where you can have what you want, but as long as you keep trying to, I guess, like play the field.
Yeah,
like a better word.
Always thinking that the grass could be greener somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Living in the
when it's
female validation, like, oh, that's that nigga right there.
It's you.
Like, yo, fuck that.
You get
it's you.
Like
it's not
the dopamine
these
niggas get from getting bigged up by broads, by a plethora of broads. Like, yeah, that's the thing.
Nah, it's a nigga who his whole aesthetic on TikTok, like the dude King, like all of like he just stand there and the girls just keep coming up to him, talking to him like, "Oh, you're so this, you're so that," and it's like you living for female validation. That's kind of crazy.
That's the dangerous shit ever.
In the grand scheme of thing, and this nigga got like 8 kids, so it's like, yo,
pull-out game trash, yo.
Pull-out game trash. Yeah, Hood said it yesterday. Every nigga's downfall can be pointed back to sexual immaturity. Every nigga's downfall.
Deviancy.
Yeah. There has to be a consolation for this, which I think is meditation, but I digress.
Nah, but the thing of it though, like in reference to this video, what do she mean by broke niggas fuck you better than niggas with money? That's a false equivalent. That's not scientific at all.
Nah, but that's how
you was getting when I was broke is the same dick you getting when I have money.
No. I think what she's alluding
I think she's playing on stereotypes.
Yeah, I think what she's alluding to is the fact that the person that doesn't have much but can still get sex is probably going to put everything they have into that sex.
Exactly.
Because they don't have anything else. Now, that same nigga, if you give him some bread, 9 times out of 10, he not going to fuck you that hard because he got bills to pay. He got work to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
got shit to do. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, energy need to be spread out and balanced out. You know what I'm saying? I can't give you
every day ain't gonna be like vacation.
Yeah, I can't put your head through this headboard tonight, right? And still get up and do 12 hours tomorrow. Like, I can't. Like, on a consistent basis, bitch. Like, listen, you want too much, bitch. Like, oh man.
But I think even for her, if she had something to do, she wouldn't be trying to get
I
her
don't know. They
head
go to
smashed through the
this
mattress.
shit'splain.org, get that maca root. They might be able to do that, Serpent.
I don't know, man. I don't even know, man. I don't even know.
Man,
I think they need to go
y'all
to
gonna have to
White
be
Rabbit
athletes.
Psych and get some shrooms and stop thinking about those desires so fucking much. Stop being led by those fucking desires.
Because by the time you get a good nigga that's really ready to take your ass seriously, yo shit blew the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Because you getting put through the mask. You like it's I think 365 days in a year. You fucking with you had a rendezvous with Big Dick Tony from around the block for a whole year, and that was just so good to you, but you knew he wasn't going to take you seriously. It was just a fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
I meet you, I like you, I think the world of you. We
Mm-hmm.
together, but we can't connect sexually because Big Dick Tony done took you to the motherfucking put you through the mattress. He don't got no money.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is not funny, dog.
That imprint
this
is
not
real.
comedy. This shit is like this that fucking that old picture where it's the smiley face and the smiley like the mask and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Funny mask. And comedy and tragedy is the same thing. And that shit highly demonic, bro.
Highly.
It's a spirit. What I mean by demonic is it's a perpetual spirit. I already knew it was a spirit back in 2012 where bitches all of a sudden said, I'm gonna just put on my grandma wig and call it a day. I said, yo, what? Y'all ain't never did that. And then 2025, that's the style.
Yo.
Wigs out the ass.
A wig. Your grandma was the only person allowed to wear a wig because her hair was falling out.
Mm-hmm. now that shit is a uniform.
100,000%.
Now that shit is a uniform.
Bro. That was the only people that wore wigs when I was growing up.
And your grandma really only wore that wig to church.
To church.
Or to an event. Or to a family event.
To the store. You throw that shit on, that shit be mad, itchy and woolly. You be like, yo, it's off me.
Hey, it's people that's knocking their teeth out and putting veneers in.
On purpose.
Going to the corner store to get you some brand new teeth. And it's like, come on, man.
Yeah. And the problem is that nobody is telling y'all that all of them shits is the same tooth, right? Like you got 15 teeth that all the same size. Like that does not. I mean, whatever, bro. Yeah, this shit is demonic, and it's not a joke at all. But that's why I put it in the chat yesterday because I'm like, bro, you see how fast this shit blew up? I just posted this shit like 3 o'clock yesterday. That shit got like 18,000 likes, bro.
That shit funny. That shit funny. You fucking a broke ass nigga. You letting a broke ass nigga fuck the shit out of you, and bitches is like, yeah, I can relate to that. That's the motherfucking truth. I like
Mm-hmm.
you gonna get married one day, and you gonna be
Mm-hmm.
like standing on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna stand on it, or are you like acting like it didn't happen? Because the worst thing that a
Yeah.
girl can tell
I
you
just
is how, oh, yeah, like Tony used to fuck the shit out of me. But can you help me pay my bills? And you like, wait, what? How do those two things exist?
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm. Why is Tony getting the box and you asking me for money?
because
Mm-hmm.
Tony don't got no money. He don't got no job. Tony broke, but his dick is amazing. Like
You
if
gave
I
your
had a
whole
broke
self up
girl,
to a nigga who couldn't.
listen. If I got a broke girl with some good pussy, I'm marrying her. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be with nobody else. She broke.
1,000%.
And the pussy good.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you marry Tony with the good dick and no money?
Mm-hmm. Because then
Stand
I would
on
have
it.
to provide for Tony. Then I would have to work for Tony.
Stand on it, because I would.
Love who love you.
Listen, I would. Dope,
Love
baby, you
who
don't gotta
love
do
you.
nothing. You don't
Word.
gotta do nothing.
We're
Nothing.
gonna get
Just
this PlayStation. You're gonna make sure this
listen.
house is clean. You know what I'm
Listen.
saying? You're gonna cook. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You know, they got home dads, home husbands.
Stay at home dads. Stand on that shit. Don't call them
Facts.
broke.
I bet you
And
your foundation would be strong because you'd have the discipline and the masculine nature within the home. I bet you that.
And the nigga gonna be happy. He ain't gotta work all the time. He can just play his little PlayStation. He might even tell him to watch motherfucking cooking videos on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Take him to the grocery store, give him your EBT card, have him go get you recipes and shit. Listen, you know this shit crazy, right? Because you'll be like, all right, staying at home is a hard job too. Well, then take your ass to work and let me come in and do shit.
Word.
Nah, you could.
But then go get with a nigga that can pay for everything and talk about his sex is whack because he do it safe.
No, dog. You know how much sacrifice, you know how much hard work it takes into paying bills.
Yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? I know.
No disrespect is going to be tolerated to a nigga that's paying the bills
at all. At all.
I don't care how bad the dick is or whatever the case, whatever you trying to say. This is how this shit reverse and backwards. That's why this shit's so funny. And motherfuckers ain't laughing with us, they laughing at us.
Facts. Facts.
There's white people watching this video like these niggas dumb as fuck. This is funny.
Because Becky and Tom been together 4 years. They have sex one time a month and they good with it.
On the schedule. And when you have sex, people be like, oh dog, you gotta, if she ain't fucking you all this time, nigga, you know, if you don't have sex every day, you build up that anticipation, you fucking horn dog, horn. Fucking,
not only that, you build up not only that, you stack and build up your life force energy.
Listen, you more magnetized, you get your money together, and the pussy not going nowhere, and she gonna like you better for it because you just saving your shit.
And you exemplifying discipline, bro. A woman loves discipline, even if she won't admit it. She
You gonna get more pussy
loves
not thinking
discipline.
about that shit from your girl. No
Yeah,
cap.
you're gonna get more pussy that way too.
No cap.
Like the more disciplined you are with your shit, absolutely.
Or
The nigga
say
that nut
y'all been
every day
waiting.
look like a zombie. I'm telling you right now.
Say y'all been waiting for 2
The
months.
nigga that nut
Say y'all
every
been
day
waiting for
look
2
like a
months.
zombie, bro. I'm telling you.
Say y'all was waiting for 2 months and y'all go on a trip. That's the funnest time ever.
Yo, that pussy is going to be doing jumping jacks and hopscotches
Mhm.
on your shit, like all types of tricks. And you know y'all on that foreign bed, so she not worried about fucking up the mattress. So she gonna be
Mhm.
squirting all over your shit. And it's
Mhm.
going.
Mhm.
And it's the
Mhm.
same girl you've been with. But it's like you gotta know how to spice that shit up. You can't,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Niggas gotta be creative.
bro.
You can't be moved by the scrolling on these social media fucking platforms because there'll never be a time and a space where any of that is ever going to be enough. Like even if you get one of these baddies on Instagram, right? Like that's not selling the box, right? Even if you get one of them, like 9 times out of 10, the fulfillment will never reach that point for you because you didn't work for it. You didn't necessarily earn that shit. And she probably not fucking with you because of you. She probably fucking with you because this is what she do.
That remind me of my son. He got online school, and so it's like these breakaway rooms where it just be a bunch of the kids together and they just be talking to one another and shit. And it's this girl, and she wearing a bonnet. They in 5th grade, so that just let you know. She write notes to all the boys. I love you. And
Wow. She started out early.
dog, she's so fast, and it's online school. And I'm just thinking, like, bro, how you fast on
Online.
You
She didn't learn how to multi-screen. That's what it is. She learned how to put up 3, 4 different screens at a time. And she just multi-typing. Like, bro, this shit crazy. It's crazy.
And my son, he don't even know. He just green to the whole thing. He like, that's my girl. I'm
He
like, bro.
open. He open.
I'm like, she done wrote this. I seen her. She wrote the letter to the one nigga. She's like, oh, my fault, Azor. I didn't even know you was in this breakaway room. I'm like, come on, man. She
Bro.
online school, man. Y'all got
Bro. Bro. I wonder what her home life is like.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
If your kids are sneaking doing that already, like that's a telltale sign to me. Niggas always want to talk about red flags. Let me see what your kids is doing.
Rocking bonnets, man. I'm just like, yo.
Good thing she had a wig on.
The bonnet is killing me, bro. The bonnets.
In the 5th grade,
Imagine a
5th
wig
grade
and
bonnet
bro.
work is nasty work. I don't care. Y'all get
Nasty work. The
nasty.
only thing worse than a bonnet is a 5th grader with a wig.
Bro.
Yeah, that's bad too. That's horrible.
Yeah. Hell
How
no.
early do you think they start these girls putting extensions in their hair?
Oh, at
It
least
just
8.
depends. It just depends on the mom. If the it's some city girl moms now. You know, it's
Oh
girls that was
yes.
in the
Yeah, their
2000s.
kids is of age now. Yeah.
So you know, this is a cooked generation. Like it ain't no limits to the information that these young girls is getting from their mom. Their mom is like, that's why it's so bad because their mom grew up since her whole life been on the phone, and she think everything she kick into her daughter is gospel, right?
Yeah,
It's
she grew
no
up during Freaknik. She basically grew up during Freaknik.
the cell phone, all of that type shit. So it's just like ain't nothing, ain't no masculine presence within our culture. So it's just more of like you can do whatever you want, and if you don't like it, it's a problem. we ain't going beneath the surface no more. You know, they said that they making movies for people to scroll.
Yeah.
On their
What?
phones,
Yeah.
watch at the same time.
Double screen watch. Yep. They're making the content more feasible and slower so people can multitask while watching it. What's the fucking purpose of watching it if I'm going to multitask?
Like, I ain't been to the theater yet and thought, let me scroll.
Word. Let me see what's going on Instagram right now. What the fuck?
But that's where I'm just saying where we at as a nation is just like we far removed from common sense, and these children and these households, 75% of all Black children raised in a single parent, single mother household. So
Right.
what I'm just saying is like a trickle down effect of, and I ain't saying men are good, but I'm
3/4? You said 3/4, bro?
75%.
Yeah. That number sounds
Just think, this is what the CIA wanted, bro.
Oh yeah, they did a good job.
Yeah. Everything we've seen is just a part of the experiment that's been going well.
Yeah, them niggas are successful in the prisoner pipeline system. Them niggas were successful in destroying the nuclear family. Them niggas are successful in hiding niggas' culture from them. Like, yeah, they were successful in their takeover. They were successful. Now you got they were so successful that you got niggas fighting with each other endlessly. Like, niggas literally just don't like each other anymore.
Yeah, we got like mini Charleston whites all over the area. I don't like Asians. I don't like whites, niggas, roaches,
cats, dogs, butterflies, ants.
Charleston White said some shit the other day that mimic what Hood used to say. He's like, any grown ass man that could sit up and watch a football game for 4 hours is gay.
Oh yeah. I heard him say that.
It's hard to argue, bro. You looking at grown ass men running around in tights all day. Like, it's hard to argue, bro. Because that used to be my argument for wrestling. All the niggas that watch wrestling, I was like, you like men in tights? But then
Trust me, you can imagine what I hear.
If you watch football, it's the same fucking thing. And you see how big Nelly Furtado got?
Pause.
You see that
Got
shit?
a husky.
Yo, that shit. Jeez.
Look like she give good hugs.
Yo, she said she was quitting music because of people body shaming her for her new look.
Well, that's because she making that. That's because her fans is them bluegrass music people.
Man, she looked wild. That's crazy.
She's probably on drugs. No, just like
Nah, they call it letting yourself go. I don't know, bro. I like those thighs, but I mean, I'm different.
it's just funny because I remember when she first came out.
She was fucking petite, bro. Like, wasn't she the one that wouldn't shave her underarms?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember her performing, and every time she lifted the arm up, you would see the bush and shit. And she used to get criticized for that because of how people don't believe in shaving their underarms. I don't know, man, but we need to set up for our next get together. What's this, Monday? What's your next free days?
Like we said, we talked about Wednesday and Thursday.
Yep, Wednesday.
How's your Wednesday look, Hood?
I can make it work.
You gonna make it work? Say about 8 o'clock, 7, 8 o'clock, somewhere in there.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
All right, that's what's up.
All right, chat. You heard it. You heard it from us. Of course, if you ain't checked out White Rabbit, check out initiationsfortheflame.org. Of course, check out Spiritual Business Academy, Moon Day Mystic. Come on, y'all. You know how we bumming.
Yes, sir. Catch y'all all on the flip side. Y'all have a good night. Peace to the
Peace to the collective.
Peace.
Join the Discord.
Good night.
Peace.
Night.
You're welcome to the Moon Day Mystic Weekly Podcast. This Moon Day and every Moon Day, get prepared energetically for the week with Jabri Ali, Hood Mystic, Sacred Serpent, and AD. Always remember, you're welcome.